Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chemlock League, and you are looking at the Tundras 2.0 as we have a brand new team this season, and a lot has changed for the Tundras. They fired their old coach, just couldn't get it done, and we actually talked with a few players in the locker room ahead of game one of the season, and veterans like Zeke Price and Quincy Healthy, who are returning for the team, one of only a couple of players that were able to come back from last season's roster, are already buzzing about the new coach and the approach that he takes to the ball game and to how he manages a squad. And a couple of things Zeke Price said, he really emphasized he's not throwing any shade on the former manager of the club, liked him as an individual, but really is just emphasizing how much different it is with this new coach on the team. So even players like Holden Stiffbottom, who used to be on the roster and came back this season, are really excited about what they're looking at and what they're seeing in the clubhouse and around the locker room. So I'm hoping that that can translate to a successful season here for the Tundras. I do want to remind everyone that we are going through a transition period. So a lot of changes happened over the last season. We'll look at a few of those here in just a second. But I do want to make sure I remind you all that it is a transition period, and this team may not be perfect right out of the gate. We're not expecting perfection, but we definitely want to see some positive signs out of the players that are on this team. So let's take a look at who your Tundra squad is for year number 6 in the Chemlock League. We're going to start at the top, work our way down as would typically be the case, and we're going to talk about Ren Dozenrolls. He is a veteran presence in the Chemlock League, a few years with the Nemesis before coming over to the Fire Division, and has not really found the success he's looking for. He hits for average, not for power, but I think when he finds himself on this team, one thing I am hoping for and almost expecting is going to be some incredible defense, and hopefully we can see some production with runners in scoring position with that Tier 3 RBI trait. Olivia Bridges will be one of those few players that comes back for another season with the Tundras, and she is just a really solid foundational piece, decent fielder behind the plate with a solid arm, and kind of the echo of what Ren Dozenrolls is hitting wise. Hoping she can improve season long. Next, let's get into the infield. We're going to start with Peyton Wade here. Peyton is the first baseman of your Tundras, and nothing too notable as far as traits go, but you see solid power and contact, solid fielder as well, and I'm hoping he can be a middle-of-the-order hitter that just gets it done. The big name that I think coming in is going to be really important to pay attention to this year is going to be Hamza Barron. He is a solid hitter with 80 contact and power. He also has 2 Tier 3 traits, so that's going to be Tier 3 high pitch as well as Tier 3 RBI hero, and I'm hoping he can be the producer that we need in the middle of the lineup. We do have a couple of young and developable infielders in the backup positions with Doyle Grayweather here with contact versus lefties, solid hitter and decent at second base, probably not ideal at short. You also have Gorgo Mullen, rookie this year, just kind of decent across the board with no traits as of yet at 25 years old. Our starting third baseman this year, it actually might move around a little bit, but Omar Hammerhead will be initially our starting third baseman. 68 power and contact, has rally starter if nobody's on base and we're at a deficit. Has also tier 1 cannon arm at third base, so hopefully that'll help offset the only 43 arm that we have from him. Just a placeholder at that position. Not really excited about what we're going to see out of him this year. Maybe he'll surprise us. We also have Yusuf Brady, another aging vet who is decent on the defensive side of things. Got some good speed and contact, but a weak power hitter. We'll see if he can get on base for the rest of the team to hit him in. About RBI heroes on the team, we just need to find somebody that can also get into scoring position for us. The outfield's going to look a lot different. We'll start in the left field with Hadassah Arias, who I think is going to be our primary DH this year. She's a very weak fielder, can only play left as well. She's a great hitter, though, and she's a rookie. 74 power and 71 contact with contact versus lefties and tough out. That's only a plus 12 boost with 2 strikes, but enough for her to be a threat anytime she comes to the plate. Ruben Baldwin returns, and he is going to bounce between left field and also potentially at third base, depending on how Hammerhead does. And I think he'll hold up pretty well. Has the cannon arm down to tier 1 now, but also has contact versus lefties. We have a lot of those contact versus lefties players on the team, which is a bit odd, but I'm hoping he can build off of last year where he actually just missed making it to the All-Star game. We will have Zeke Price return, and he is the cornerstone of this team. S-tier center fielder who's only 24 years old. He will now have tier 3 fastball hitter, tier 3 clutch. I'm so excited about him this season, but this is going to be a make or break year. I don't know if we can really see him struggle to just be average or slightly worse than average this season. If he's not producing, we'll have to make some tough decisions, possibly. If he's going to also be asking for more money, that'll make it really tough for us to keep him around. We'll have a rookie here. Nothing of note for Trigger Pecorino, just a young guy who can play all outfield positions. Pop Ware could be best player we bring in or the worst player we bring in with that tier 3 volatility trait. He has a chance to produce extremely well if he can get hot. He can stay hot. He also has Dive Wizard to help him boost his mojo as well. I'm curious to see what he'll do this year as a lefty in right field. Veteran Doherty will come in. She is a former MVP and Rookie of the Year, hoping that she can also teach rookie Brentwood Jackman a thing or two before she leaves the team. He is hopefully going to be our future ace. We're aiming to get rid of Surrounded, bring in a solid trait to replace it. Zeke Dickerson and Josue Shiso will be the back of the rotation, and I think they're pretty respectable. Different approaches to how they pitch, but I think both are going to play well, and hopefully that's going to be something we haven't seen in a long time, is a solid starting rotation. We'll have Malia Hooper here. Doesn't look good on paper until you see that tier 3 rally stopper trait, which I think will hold up really well. Speaking of Holden Stiff Bottom is back, and not only does he bring his rally stopper trait at tier 3, but he is also bringing in a tier 3 elite forkball. I'm really excited to see what that looks like in action, and he is the only lefty in our bullpen, unfortunately, but I think he is going to be not the anchor of the staff, along with Quincy Healthy, who is a veteran that returns at $5.6 million. We just could not pass up on the cost savings we were getting from him, especially after he was number 3 in the top 10 last year. A phenomenal season from Quincy Healthy, hoping to keep that form this year. Les Christensen stays on the squad. Tier 3 rally stopper is the reason why. Hopefully he doesn't regress too much. And then Rent Owens just sitting at the bottom of the rotation there to save some money, but also has 2 tier 3 traits that might play up in this season. So hopefully she just never pitches, but we'll see how this goes. I'm curious. I think that there's some positives to this team, but I'm also pretty nervous about what this team is going to do this year. So let's go ahead and get out to the field and see what we're working with. I've already set the lineup. We'll talk about it as we get into the game. But I am cautiously optimistic in the Tundras in Season 6, the 2.0 version of the Tundras this year. Let's go ahead out to the corral. The Chompers are always a team that pisses me off and just seems to be a team that really gets under our skin as much as any others. We'll see if we can spoil a home opener for them, and maybe the Tundras can get off to the right start with new management. Very curious to hear what you think of the team. Hope you like that little recap there. I figured it'd be important to kind of give a little bit extra TLC to the squad there with a brand new look to everyone. Let's see what Pop Ware does to get started against Vern Friendly. He'll pop one into left field, but it's going to hang up for Rasmussen, out number 1.
Center fielder, number 75.
Here's the one. the man, the myth, the legend, Zeke Price, as Tier 3 fastball hitter. He's been operating as a 3-time All-Star for us with Tier 1 fastball hitter. Now I'm really excited to see what he does for us here. Fastball laced into right center field. It is going to get cut off by Henson, who has great speed. Zeke Price aboard for the first time in Season 6. We have 1 on and 1 out for Hamza Barron. Okay, I was saying that right. Hamza has Tier 3 high pitch. Hope he can get a hold of one. He got a high pitch there, but pulls it foul. Don't think Zeke's going to be able to get into scoring position. Late swing on the fastball. Barron fouls off a high pitch there, staying alive, still 0-2. Friendly with a pause. Tries to get him to chase high, and he won't do it. Fastball blown past him, 97, and a strikeout for Barron. Not a good start to his Tundra career, but I'm hoping that that's an anomaly in the grand scheme of things. Another guy we're hoping we can see production from is Peyton Wade, and he slaps the first pitch right up the middle, underneath the legs of Friendly and into center field. We'll put 2 on. Perfect spot for Ren Dozen Rolls with Tier 3 RBI hero. First opportunity for the Tundras with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch checked and held, strike 1. Ball misses inside on the slider. Friendly misses high. It's a 2-1 count. He's trying to get out of the jam he's in. 3-1. Great spot for Ren. And he hits one hard to right field, but it hangs up for Drummond. Former Tundra catches that for out number 3. And we leave 2 stranded. Now, I know that feels like what we've seen before from the Tundras, but it felt a little different for me. I don't know about all of you, but it didn't feel like it was the same thing we've seen in the past. First pitch swinging. And what the hell is this? Ruben Baldwin muffs the first ball of the game right to him, and it bounces off his glove. He's a solid fielder, and he's going to start his season tense. Oh, my God. So Alex Doherty got a first pitch out, but it's an error. And runner on second with a lead speed for Leonidas Mahoney. First pitch fastball, former Tundra from last year, swings at it, but it's foul. Our first pitch, Slayer, fouls 2 pitches off. Doherty misses high. And just to give you a quick refresher, if you weren't aware of who Doherty was, is the runner will advance to third on the ground out to short. Doherty back in season 3 was a rookie, and she put up an MVP season in her rookie year. She had a .93 ERA, a .78 WHIP, 30 strikeouts in 19 1/3 innings pitched that year. So I'm hoping that we can see that version of her. She faces off against splits, misses high on the curve. 2-2. There's a looping curve, strike 3. And you can see the smirk on Doherty's face as she gets her first strikeout as a Tundra. That's a good sign. So 1 on third with 2 outs, and Edison Fair comes up. Good threat here for the Chompers offense. Ball misses inside. Tier 2 outside pitch, and you see Doherty's actually staying in. Brushes him off the plate. Curveball's fouled off. 2-2, 2 outs. Curveball's popped up. It's going to land in foul territory in the stands. The fastball's fouled off as well. Still 2-2. Good fight from Fair as another one goes foul. And there's the curveball in the dirt. It bounces off the ground, but Ren Dozen Rolls, being one of the best catchers in the league talent-wise, was able to pocket that one and get it to first. So the error doesn't mean anything. And speaking of the error, here's Ruben Baldwin for his first at-bat. He nearly made the All-Star team last year with a really solid performance with the Tundras. He needs a good hit here to get his mojo back. The error gets stranded on third, and Doherty has a solid inning. 2-1 count. And pulled down the third baseline, diving play from Porchetto. He gets up, tries to throw across the diamond, and not in time. Good hustle from Baldwin. You definitely know he was busting it down the line after the mistake he made in the in the bottom half of the last inning. So he'll be on first, still at tense mojo for Omar Hammerhead. Third baseman getting his first chance. He's a rookie this year, a veteran rookie at about 34 years old. He pops one up here. No traits activated on the 1-2. Takes strike 3 looking. And you can tell, you can see Friendly is like, you got a lot to learn about this league, honey. as he takes the ball, heads back to the mound, and now has to face off against another rookie in Hadassah Arias. She froze on the slider there, strike one. She gets this one, into the glove of Porchetto. He got all of the height he needed on that one, and it just barely caught the top of his glove. And Hadassah Arias gets robbed in her first at-bat of her career. It'll put 2 outs with a runner on first for Yusuf Brady. Takes 2 quick strikes. Ball misses outside. Good hold on Brady's part. Ball misses outside again. 2-2, 2 outs. Friendly trying to clean up after that first inning. Ball misses, full count here. Runner will take off with 2 outs. Popped foul, staying alive. Come on, Brady. Runner takes off again and, wow, pulls the string on the changeup, 84 miles an hour. Brady way ahead of it, swings over the top, and we find ourselves with another scoreless inning. The leadoff infield single from Baldwin gets stranded on first, and that's 3 left on base now for the Tundras. Doherty starts with the curveball, but it stays outside. It's ball 1, fouled off there. And Rasmussen, who made it to the All-Star game last year, looking to have another solid year for the Chompers. Had 4 home runs and 9 RBIs last season. Full count and gets him swinging on strike 3. Doherty will get locked in mojo, 3rd strikeout. And Todd Gonzalez will come up as Tier 1 choker, which will affect all of his traits, including his defensive ones behind the plate, if pressure goes any higher. Takes the curveball for strike 1. And that one will ground into first base. Wade to Doherty, out number 2. Good cover of the bag from the vet. And now Everett Henson will come up. Number 7 hitter, the solid center fielder with a lot of speed, a lot of range, and a lot of arm to work with as well. There's a lot of room to cover out there in center field at the Corral, and he has been doing it for a few years now. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory, doesn't rolls up against the wall. That is going to get out of play. Off the netting behind the plate. Ball misses just inside. And that'll be popped up, foul territory. There should for Hammerhead. And diving, he can't make the play. It just kept carrying. Baldwin couldn't get there either. This one's sent deep center field, but it'll hang up for Price, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 in the second. Go the Chompers offense. Great pitching from Doherty so far in her Tundra debut.
Number 84, Ware.
And we'll move to the top of the lineup for the second time today. And Pop Ware, who's 0 for 1, looking to get on base. I'm worried an 0 for 2 day will drop him to tense mojo quickly. Instead, a base hit up the middle. So his debut allows for his first hit. He'll be on first base. Pop, by the way, was a wasn't he? Yeah, he was a all-star last year for the first time for the Firebirds. He'll be on first for Zeke Price, who had a base hit. Was left stranded. 1-1 count. Friendly misses low. Approaching 40 pitches, long pause, and Zeke will poke one into right field. So a 2 for 2 day for the S-tier All-Star. Now Hamza Barron will come up 0 for 1 today, but now has Tier 3 RBI hero activated. High pressure, so clutch is activated, choker is activated. A lot of impacts happening here. And Barron hits a high pitch, but late fouls it off. It's 0-2 quickly. 40 pitches for Friendly, and he gets him to chase. Damn it! What are you swinging at, Hamza?
The first baseman, number 36.
Fast track to dropping down the order as Barron's now 0 for 2. And Peyton Wade, who slapped the first pitch he saw up the middle, is going to come up to the plate 1 for 1. He takes this one for a strike. 1 out, 2 on. Ball misses inside, still high pressure. Oh, way ahead of that changeup. Friendly's really using the changeup today. Fouls off the slider. 1-2 count. Wade will pop up foul in on his hands. See if he can adjust. Late decision to swing there, protecting the plate. He stays alive. Ball misses outside. 2-2. Really making Friendly work. Oh, late on the fastball. I think he was expecting change. And 2 straight strikeouts.
Ran dozen rolls.
We'll bring up Ren dozen rolls for the second time with an RBI hero trait activated. Still high pressure. Ren dozen rolls. Does it? I don't even know what to say. He absolutely obliterates that pitch to right field. A bomb 3-run shot goes 445. Dozen rolls with his first home run and 3rd RBI of the season. And what a debut for the Tundras here at the Corral. Making a statement early. It's now 3-0 in the top of the 3rd. Baldwin will immediately ground to the pitcher, and that'll end the inning, but Friendly has to be very upset with himself for giving up that meatball to Ren dozen rolls. And already the decision to bring him in as our starting catcher has paid off for us, and I think we'll continue to see a lot more of that this season, at least I hope. So Daniels will come up. His Tier 2 easy target, helping out Doherty's accuracy, although she starts the at-bat with 2 straight balls. Gets a strike call there, and a grounder right back at her. She knocks it down, recovers, and then gets it over to first base. There's out number 1, and now number 9 hitter will get her first at-bat, Bailey Drummond. And she's she's developed into a really solid fielder. Still doesn't have much power, decent contact, but elite speed. 0-2 count. She fouls one off here. Doherty still locked in at 41 pitches. Ball misses low. And fouling off the curveball, staying alive is Drummond. To second base. Quick play from Barron. And Porchetta will get his second at-bat of the day. 0 for 1 today. Made a great play over at third base in this ball game. Looking to try and see if he can do something with the bat, too. 1-1 count with 2 outs. Ball misses inside. You see Doherty's pitches all act towards the left-handed batters. Full count and checks on ball 4. Porchetta will head over to first base. First walk of the day for Doherty. Don't think that's enough to drop her mojo, but she now has a runner on for the first time since the first inning, I believe, and Porchetta has great speed. Mahoney, you have to be careful here. First pitch swinging, and he pulls it into right field. Ware will toss it to the cutoff man, and 2 aboard. The inning starting to get away from Doherty if she doesn't settle herself quickly. Facing off against a very solid hitter in Joshua Splits. First pitch slider taking strike 1. Doherty's still locked in. She tries for the curve. He doesn't chase out of the zone. Ball misses high on the fast. That fastball's fouled off, and it's 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Splits will foul off again. Doherty probably seeing her last inning pitched into a liner right to Hammerhead. Will end the inning. So she gets a bit lucky with that hard hit ball, but goes right to the third baseman. Ends the inning, and she allows a walk and a base hit, but she's clean through 3. Now Hammerhead will come up 0 for 1. He struck out looking. He takes that same pitch for strike 1. This one he's late on and swings that, fouls off. He's down 0-2 immediately, and then he swings through strike 3. So not a good showing for Hammerhead in his debut.
Number 96, Hadassah Arias.
Hadassah Arias will come up. She is 0 for 1. She blooped one to left field, but Porchetta had other plans. He climbed the ladder and caught that one just before it could get over his head. She's trying to go the other way with this one, but it's going to land foul. It's a 1-2 count. Tough out will activate. Plus 12 on her contact rating there. Good eye as she takes slow. She's going to pull that one foul early, but makes good contact. 2-2. Friendly gets her frozen. Strike 3 looking. 2 straight strikeouts for Vern Friendly, and he is showing a little bit of a second gear here. After 60 pitches, Brady takes ball 1, gets away from the catcher. Late on that one, fouls it off. Checks on strike 2 called. And a hit off the end of the bat, and it's actually going to bounce off the glove of Daniels. Normally a very consistent fielder there at shortstop. He dives in kind of an in-between spot, and that's going to allow Brady to reach base. Puts a runner on first for Pop Ware, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Still at neutral mojo. Friendly with 65 pitches gives a base hit up the middle. Brady will hold at second base, and it'll put 2 on with 2 outs. And here comes Zeke Price, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. See if he can get some lift on one. If he makes good contact, yeah, they're going to bail on Friendly in this situation, and Split Stevenson will come up with tier 2 crossed up. Zeke's first pitch, he pulls foul. It was an off-speed pitch. Now he has there's the crossed up play, but it's not that far away from the catcher. Splits has great velocity, but only has 1 fastball. Slider, curveball, fork, not doing a lot with that accuracy either. 2-1 count. Ball way inside. 3-1 now. Zeke. Liner or grounder right to Daniels, who will make the play to end the inning. So, man, that was unfortunate as he got a pitch he liked, but he could not get on top or underneath it, excuse me. That'll end the inning with 2 stranded. Had an opportunity, couldn't follow through. But we still have a 3-0 lead, and Doherty will come out for the bottom of the 4th, at least for now. Facing off against Edison Fair, who's 0 for 1. Curveball is the pitch she's been leaning on. You see it 3 times there, and there's Hammerhead making a diving play towards the line. Catches that on a line, and that's out number 1. Great play from the third baseman. Second time he's had a quick react over there. Not really known for his glove, but he's using it today. He's definitely not using the bat. Rasmussen 0 for 1. 2-1 count here. And a grounder to third. He'll get another chance. No cannon arm activate there, but it still is enough to get over to first base in time for out number 2. Now Gonzalez will come up. He's 0 for 1. The catcher with tier 1 choker is not activated. Doherty trying to get through 1 more inning at least here. Gets a pop up there. It's a 1-2 count. And swinging through strike 3, her debut, very clean through 4. She has allowed 1 hit and 1 walk, and 1 other batter reached via error. That's it today. Let's see what Barron can do with nobody on. And against a different pitcher here, his Friendly just had his number. Gets a high pitch, but chases out of the zone. It's a 1-1 count. That one's popped up. I don't know how that was in the high pitch. 1-2 count, and he'll take strike 3. I think that was the fork ball. And man, that one had some movement on it. And Aaron 0 for 3 today with, I think, 3 strikeouts, and he's going to lose mojo. Not a great start to his Tundra career. Now Peyton Wade, 1 for 2 with a single. Takes 2 quick strikes. And ball misses outside for Stevenson. And gets the fastball for strike 3 swinging. The middle of the order is a little iffy right now. Ren Dozen Rolls, who had the huge on that difference maker in this ball game right now, comes up to the plate. 1 for 2 with a 3-run shot in his last at bat. First time he'll come up without his RBI hero trait activated. Checks on the curveball there. Pulls one down the first baseline, just foul. 2-2, 2 outs. And he pops up infield right on the first baseline, and it's going to be the pitcher to catch one. Stevenson with a very clean inning, and actually a very clean debut for the Chomper since he came in to replace Friendly. Managed to get Zeke Price with 2 on. And then he gets the 3 batters in the middle of the order for this top of the 5th inning. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Doherty's still out there. 70 pitches. This is a mistake in my eyes. Diving attempt from Barron, and it's going to get over his glove into the right center field corner. Zeke Price will come up throwing, but not before Henson coasts into second base with a leadoff double. Doherty should not have been in there for that at-bat. Already critiquing some of the decisions that the starting pitcher is making. The manager is making. Quincy Healthy will come in for his first chance this season. Has tier 3 clutch activated in a high pressure situation. We'll also get the help of Easy Target, 0-2. Popped up. Foul over by the first base side. It's going to be Wade to catch that one, and a runner holds at second. So good first out there. Now Bailey Drummond will come up 0 for 1. She pushes the bunt down the right field, first baseline, and Quincy Healthy will communicate with dozen rolls, calls him off, makes the play. Runner does advance to third base, however. With 2 outs, Porchetto comes up, 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch pulled foul. Quincy in a tough spot here. Gonna have to be very strategic with his pitches. Ball misses low and in. Just need an out here. He gets the pop-up. Behind second base, coming all the way in is Zeke Price. He calls everyone off. The captain of the outfield will make the play, and a runner left stranded on third base. A leadoff double is not able to score. Great pitching from Quincy Healthy to bail out the elite start from Alex Doherty this season. What a great start from her. All right, so Baldwin comes in. He's tense, but has tier 3 contact versus lefties to help him out. Fouls this one off, and it's a quick 0-2. Stevenson, who is just on another level today, puts that slider right at the top of the zone and just locked him up. Hammerhead struck out twice today. And Stevenson is locked in now. Ball misses low. He's got 3 strikeouts in 1 2/3. Trying to go for the 4th. Ball misses high. 2-2 count. And Hammerhead finally gets his first hit of his career. Rasmussen will toss that in. And the Tundras dugout is going to ask for that ball from Fair. And congratulations to Omar Hammerhead. First hit of his career for the Tundras comes in the top of the 6th inning with 1 out. With a lead Chompers. Contact first lefties. She got robbed in her first hit. There's that. That one off. You can see how good she looks with contact first. She bloops this one over the head of Porchetto. He can't make that play. And second time does the trick as Hadassah Arias gets her first hit. And again, the dugout asking for that one. And you'll see a little celebration between the 2 rookies on the base paths. As 2 are on and 1 out for Brady as Smash Nolan comes in. The lefty specialist will come in to see if he can stop the bleeding here. And Brady, not known for his power, pokes one into left center or left field. Hit well, but Rasmussen will get it in quickly. And unfortunately in the wrong spot to try and get the runner to advance, especially with not much speed from either of the runners on the base paths. So 2 outs, and Pop Ware will come up, and Max Pressure has tier 2 specialist activated against him. That's docking his power and contact. Takes a strike followed by a ball. Come on, Pop. He's 2 for 3 with 2 hits today. He swings through strike 2, and he checks and holds on ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs. And Pop into the glove of Fair. The right fielder who's tense and playing second base somehow comes through with that play. I don't even think he's in the... I don't think he can play second base. I didn't even notice that. We'll have to check in a moment here. But that'll end the inning. So tough luck from Pop Ware. Great play for Medicine Fair, though. And this one's sent to deep left field. Mahoney gets a hold of one. Last year's Tundra rookie will line out or sky out to left field. That's out number 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0 ball game. Tundra's on top, and the Chompers will have Joshua Splits come up, who's 0 for 2, but Rally Starter is activated. He pushes this one to left center field, but tracked down by Ruben Baldwin. He actually makes that catch. Oh, Edison Fair can play infield. And he's back to neutral mojo after making that diving play. So 2 quick outs. Quincy Healthy trying to finish it off, and instead a ground ball through the left side. Quincy throws to the outside part of the zone, and Fair just pulls it into left field. So a 2-out single keeps the game going a little bit longer. Clutch at tier 3 with Max Pressure against Rasmussen, who has an 0 for 2 day going. Swings through strike 2 immediately. And, that fastball just misses the top of the zone. Quincy trying to play at the top of the zone, missing again. This one's popped up and foul into into the stands. Ball in the dirt. Full count, 2 outs. Runner will take off. Fastball right down the middle. It's fouled back. Runner will go again. And a ground ball to first base should do it. Wade will take it himself, and that'll end the inning and the ball game. The Tundras win in the debut of their brand new manager, and a lot of changes on this team. Some things we've seen that, seem a little all too familiar. But I am hoping that this is a sign for what we can see going forward from this team. Hard-fought victory, great defense outside of that Baldwin play to lead off the ball game, and a 3-0 win. 10 hits in this ball game, so the Tundras left a lot of meat on the bone, as they probably could have scored a few more if their batters could have come through, especially Barron, which we'll talk about in just a second. Chompers with only 3 hits today, 5 total base runners with the error and 1 walk allowed from Doherty. Looking at the Chompers first, hits from Mahoney, Fair, Henson, a walk from Porchetto, and also Porchetto reached base on the error back in the first inning as well. But no one managed to score today, and that's a really solid outing from our pitching staff. On the other side here, we have Pop Ware, who led things off with 2 for 4 day with a run scored. Price a 2 for 3 day with a run scored. And then Barron 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one stings quite a bit. Was really excited about his bat in this lineup. Wade had a base hit to start things off and then got quiet. 2 strikeouts today. Ren dozen rolls. Just earned him a spot a little higher in the order. A spot higher in the order with a 1 for 3 day with a 3-run homer. That is the game winner and the difference maker in this ball game. Baldwin, Hammerhead, Arias, and Brady all with hits today, meaning the only person that didn't get a hit was Barron, and that stings quite a bit. So Hammerhead salvaged his day after 2 strikeouts. He gets a base hit. The only thing I'm concerned about is a lot of strikeouts from this team. I'm hoping that's not something we see going forward too much. Friendly gets the loss. He goes 3 2/3, 8 hits allowed, 3 earned runs. He struck out 7 and gave up 1 3-run homer. That was the only scoring in this ballgame. Stevenson pitched incredibly well. He did give up 2 hits, but struck out 3 in an inning in 2/3, excuse me. And Nolan does his job in 2/3 of an inning. Doherty will get the win. She starts her Tundra career with a 4+ inning performance with 2 hits allowed and 1 walk. She struck out 4, passes it over to Quincy Healthy. He gets the save, 2 innings pitched and 1 hit allowed. That's what we love to see. A great start and a great close from our pitching staff. Dozen rolls gets the number 1 player, Alex Doherty number 2, and Quincy Healthy number 3. So, what do you think of the Tundras in season 6? That was exciting. It felt like I was feeling a little bit of higher energy for this team than what I've felt in the past. I'm really excited about what I saw. The prospects of this team doing better is really exciting to me. I'm going to give the loyalty here to Dickerson for now. Hammerhead is just a placeholder. I would be really upset if he is going to be on the team next year. Unless he surprises us, then we'll see. All right, let's sim to our next game, which is against the division rival Rakers. We will be home for that game, so this is our home opener. And it'll be rookie Brentwood Jackman getting the start against Worry Costa. Worry we've seen pitch really well in her career, so we'll see if she has another great season or, I don't know, I hope we can take advantage of her in this game. So let's see what happens since the game ended. I just saw something I was really excited about. So we have Christensen with a chance to gain volatile, not interested. Hooper with a chance to gain some velocity and chunk. Don't think I want to spend on that one. Trigger Pecorino just gained big hack. Sure. I saw hack, and that's where I was like, oh, somebody just got little hack. That was really exciting, but no, it's big hack for Trigger. I'll look at that one in just a second because you'll laugh at what that means for him. +2 speed for Gorgo Mullins, so the rookie is developing a bit. Then we have, Ren does, oh my god, Ren with a chance to gain little hack. That would be a dream. I might actually do that one right now. And then Pop Ware would develop the arm, lose some fielding, and a chance to lose volatile. I'm not opposed to this one, but I honestly think that we can actually benefit from volatile with Pop Wear if we were getting the right development for him. So this one for Zeke, thinking about doing, but I'm going to wait on that one. This one for Olivia Bridges, I think I want to do that one too, and I probably have to do that now. We're going to do this one before anything else. I really hope he can get Little Hack. I don't care about the speed at all, though. I don't want to do this one for Pop. I don't want a chance to drop his fielding anymore. If that was like contact instead of arm, then I'd consider it. So I'm going to hold on that one. And definitely not doing that one for Christensen.
Now here's something
that screwball would be a really nice pitch to add to our arsenal. We'll wait on this one anyways, but I just worry about spending too much too early. So let's do this one for Bridges. Or let's just do this one for Ren Dozen Rolls for right now. So he gets 1 speed, chance for 3 more. But if he gets Little Hack, this would be incredible. And if you're not familiar with Little Hack, we'll talk about it in just a second. Oh, he gets the bonus speed, so +4 here. Does not get Little Hack. Damn it. So Little Hack gives you, when you're behind in the count, so we 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, then you get a plus 40 contact, -5 power. So that would be huge, as he would jump up to 99 or 89 contact, and he would only drop down to 61 power. If you then couple that with RBI Hero activated, would then be at 91 power and nearly maxed out contact, which would have been incredible. So that's that's a shame. Really, really sad. We'll wait on this one for Zeke. Maybe his first start, if it's still there. Probably wait another game for this one for Bridges. I'll do it now. Doesn't get the bonuses there, so power speed fielding for her. See my impulsive decision there. I'm going to wait on these other ones. Not going to do that one for Pop. All right, so we finish that ball game. We win the first game of the season, and team is looking decent for right now. I will tell you, I am very concerned about Hamza Barron in the middle of the order there. That really ugly day for him against Vern Friendly and Stevenson. Really had me worried. Excuse me. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to run Dozen Rolls up to 3. Put Peyton Wade at 4 still. The bottom of the order here, Arias, I'm going to move to 6. Baldwin behind her. Then I'll do Hammerhead and Brady. I'm fine with this. I think Pop Ware can have another decent game. Defense behind Jackman looks really solid, and I'm hoping he can essentially give us what we just saw from Doherty, which was a really solid performance. He doesn't have the elite curveball, but he does have 3 off-speed pitches that will play up to his really solid, really impressive junk. Let's see if the rookie can do it in a big game, which is the home opener. I think the fans are a bit more invigorated with the change in management and a shift in the team chemistry. I think is going to get the fan chemistry going a bit more, and I'm hoping that this is going to be an exciting season, and a big win to start the season off is a really fun way to get started. So I think that's where I will leave it on a high note. So let me know what you think of this team. Who's your new favorite player? Is it still Zeke Price, or do you have someone else that you really enjoy seeing on the team already? For me, I'm most excited about Ren Dozen Rolls. That home run was really, really fun to see. I want to see him throw out a few runners. And I'm so bummed he didn't get that Little Hack trade. That could have been incredible. but I'm hoping we can get him developing that contact a bit more as we progress through the season. But if you're enjoying the new look Tundras, go ahead and like the video down below. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and comment down below who your new favorite player is on the team. Let's give a, I don't know, is there like a cinnamon roll emoji or something like that? If there is, let's do one for Ren Dozen Rolls with that walk-off home run. Or if there's anything related to like dough or bread, give me one of those emojis, because Alex Doherty had a hell of a outing as well. And I was really excited to see how well she performed. So give me dough, give me dozen roll, or I mean, well, that's actually a really fun combo. Doherty and dozen rolls is your battery. That's so funny. So that's the ace, the first game of the season. We have the dough.
I guess back in the day, they used to
I don't know.
raise
Give me a nickname
actual
for
wild pigs in
Doherty
Founders
and
Field,
dozen rolls,
but they
and give me one
eventually
of those
canceled
bread
the event
emojis in the
because
comments
people
down below.
said
I
it
appreciate all
was
of you. Hope you have a
war
wonderful rest
pig.
of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Oh, come on.